Life Radio. This is Bernadette with Diamond Gray, Lexi Brinkley, Aviana Barrientos, Marie Early, and our special guest today, Hillary Morse. She has over 20 years entertainment publicity experience. Hillary graduated from Cornell University, and throughout her career, she has had clients such as Nickelodeon, MTV, Absolute Vodka, Levi Strauss, and Sesame Street. She has worked for Open Road Films as director of PR and Anheuser-Busch in their entertainment division. Hillary attended the hemp space as VP of Communications at CW Hemp in 2015, and in May of 2017, she co-founded the H Hemp Company and currently serves as a CEO. Such a pleasure to meet you, Hillary. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm great. And you guys?
I am great. I'm great because I have my CBD oil, and I want everyone to know how amazing it is.
I just had a few blasts of the super breath spray before I hopped on this call.
Me too. That's exactly what I did, and it really is incredible how well it works. And that's what we're talking about today, your personal story of what happened when I tried CBD for my anxiety. So let's talk about your anxiety. When did it start, and how were you managing it?
So I'd say that I was born with ants in my pants. I've been in a hurry my entire life. I don't have social anxiety. I just have a really active mind and a lot of energy. Mm-hmm. So when I was in my 20s, I was prescribed Xanax by a doctor for sleep and things like that. And then I ended up becoming addicted to it. And when I came off of that, I had more anxious feelings than ever.
Yeah.
And so
Xanax is a powerful drug. So many people, it's so addictive. And I know people that have actually died trying to come off of it. So this is a very serious subject. And anxiety is something that we all experience. And I, similarly to you, in my early 20s, started having anxiety too. And I was prescribed Ativan by a shrink. Now, I only took small amounts of it. And so I didn't get addicted. But Xanax is extremely addicting.
It is. And then I just, really learned how to calm myself naturally. I got into yoga and meditation. Mm-hmm. But then it was about 5 years ago that I first heard of CBD, and I tried it, and I thought it was snake oil in a bottle. Mm-hmm. And I was told to take the oil every day, and that it wouldn't be instant, that after about 5 to 10 days, I'd notice the results. You don't notice when you feel better. You only notice when you feel worse.
Yeah.
But I went into it, and then after about 10 days, I realized, I also used to have chronic headaches. I realized that I hadn't been taking Tylenol. And I had a giant Costco size, 1,000 capsules of Tylenol, that I hadn't been reaching for the Tylenol. And so I started to think it might be the CBD. And then I realized that I also felt 30% more calm at all times. And so I started researching, and became a total advocate. And that's when I went to work for Charlotte's Web and learned all about the business. And then I started the company 2 years ago. And I really wanted to create a fast-acting product because the oils are great and they work as a system, and then they start to work with you. But I wanted something for those moments where you just can't seem to calm yourself down. We all have them.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when we came up with the Super Breath Blast, which is water soluble, and it goes under your tongue. That's why you feel it so fast. And it's great to be able to share a natural product that works so well for people.
No, absolutely. And I have a little concern because so many products are coming out with CBD in it that, there's salves. They're putting it in everything. They're putting it in food. They're putting it in dog biscuits. The market is really becoming, I say, oversaturated. And I do think you have to be careful how much you actually put on your body or ingest, whether it's you or your dog, right?
I think you're right about that, but you also should make sure you're getting it from a reliable source.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we put QR codes on all of our products so the customer can scan for potency and purity. Mm-hmm. Those are the two words. You want to make sure that it's the amount of CBD it says it is and that it's pure, because the hemp plant is a scavenger plant, so there can be lots of heavy metals and things like that. So we test, and we're very transparent with the customer.
And it's important.
There's still a lot of mystery out there.
Yeah, no, there is, and you do have to be careful. I'm thinking of this crazy friend of mine from California who went to work for. No, he's. I love him to pieces, but anyway, he went to work for this company when this CBD craze first started, and they were doing gummy CBDs. And he's like, "Yeah, man, we got the gummies, and we just sprinkled the CBD all over them and packaged them up." And this is before people were really aware that or more aware now that you have to be careful. You really do, and just because some product says that it's got a certain amount doesn't necessarily mean that it does. So you really do have to be careful. And that's why I personally, I'm very careful about my sponsors, who I pick. And H-Hemp Company does do something, does a lot of things well. And one of them is that you take a portion of your profits to donate to fight the opioid and anti-anxiety drug epidemic in this country.
That's right. That's something we're committed to. It was pretty hard for me to find a national organization that was some sort of a rehab that would want to work with a hemp company. They were a little bit skeptical. So we've been working a lot with veterans organizations. Yeah,
so let's talk about some of the things that CBD treats. What are some of the things that it treats?
Well, it's known mostly for pain and anxiety, and that was another thing I wanted to touch on, is that I used to carry a ton of tension in my neck and shoulders. That's why I had the headaches. And it just melted away. So all sorts of aches and pains. And you can put the balm on topically, and our balm also has arnica, so it's great for bruising and sore muscles and things like that. CBD is also a really powerful antioxidant, and it's a neuroprotectant. So it protects your brain from things, just the way a lot of people take turmeric and things like that because they believe they're protecting their brain potentially from things like Alzheimer's.
Right. Can we talk about the endocannabinoid system for a little bit?
Sure, we can.
Okay, so can you educate our listeners about the endocannabinoid system?
Yes, we all have an endocannabinoid system, which is pretty much what regulates our body and puts it into balance. And through daily life, we get out of balance, whether it's from stress, toxins, you name it. And so pretty much what CBD is doing is it's replacing those misplaced cannabinoids and rebalancing you. So that's why it generally makes people feel really good.
Well, I think the most...
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I got so excited because I want to share with our listeners a story, the most powerful story that I have ever personally experienced with a family friend in our family, Mitzi. And what is Mitzi's last name? Can you guys remember? Weimer? Is it Mitzi Weimer?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
From Ohio. Okay, so I told her cousin about it. And anyway, make a long story short, she tried it. She has a son, Gavin, that had Tourette's syndrome and who couldn't even go to school because he was trembling. He couldn't, and all the things, all the symptoms that go along with Tourette's. Make a long story short, so she got some hemp from actually CW. And this was back about 2 years ago, I guess. And after two doses of the CBD oil, he stopped trembling and became calm and clear and was able to go back to school within about 5 days. She's been on the show twice and told the story. And it's just a fascinating story of the endocannabinoid system and nutrients that our bodies naturally need that we don't get from a lot of other sources. And so I totally love CBD oil and what it can do for so many people, because when you've got a story like that and there's a child's life in the balance, that to me is almost like a miracle.
That is. Well, CBD came to the forefront in about 2014 when Sanjay Gupta did the first weed documentary about kids with severe epilepsy who were using CBD to treat it.
Right. And so
I always think, imagine what it can do to a healthy brain.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I love being on the air with you. I do, and talking about all this. I'm very passionate about it. And thank you so much for jumping on the air with us today, Hillary. I really...
My pleasure. Everyone have a wonderful day and go take your CBD.
Absolutely. All right.
Perfect.
That's Hillary Morse. She is the co-founder of the H-Hemp Company and currently serves as CEO. We've got Faye Elahi coming up, everyone. Stay tuned. You're listening to One Life Radio.
I guess they got a lot to do before they can rest assured they're right.
Hello, I'm Allie McGraw for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Our animal companions rely on us, especially during a natural disaster. If you're forced to evacuate your home, do not leave your animals behind. Visit helpinganimals.com.
Give your body some soul with Sun Warrior's new Soul Good protein bars. Sun Warrior is committed to making the best plant-based proteins and superfood supplements from the finest organic ingredients across the globe. Soul Good bars have an amazing profile. They have 17 to 19 grams of clean organic protein, very low sugar, and 16 to 17 grams of fiber. They're available in delicious flavors like Blueberry Blast, Coconut Cashew, Cinnamon Roll, and Salted Caramel. Check them out online at sunwarrior.com. That's sunwarrior.com. And give your adventure some soul.
Wellbeing Journal is a remarkable bi-monthly health publication esteemed by intelligent readers worldwide. It's available in print or digital, single issues or subscription. Its focus is on living a happy, healthy life and preventing or healing illnesses naturally. Preventing or healing cancer, arthritis, cardiovascular conditions, and digestive issues, as well as nutritional solutions for optimal health are regular subjects. Learn more at wellbeingjournal.com.
Hi, this is Vaughn Eaglin. As a licensed professional counselor and supervisor, I spend my career helping people cope with emotional problems. But today, I want to talk to you about nutrition. People ask me all the time for nutrition and weight loss advice, and I always find myself recommending a raw vegan protein, a food supplement called Warrior Blend by Sun Warrior. I wasn't always active and fit. In fact, I was very overweight as a child, and as a counselor, I must emphasize the importance of the mind-body connection. A clean body helps with a clean mind. Start today with Sun Warrior Blend Raw Vegan Protein. For more information, go to sunwarrior.com and start living clean today.
Hi everyone, this is Bernadette. Do you know why I love Paleo Magazine? Paleo Magazine was founded with the purpose of providing readers with the information they need to live strong, vibrant, healthy lives. They are dedicated to partnering with leaders in the paleo community to spread the knowledge of ancestral health principles without the influence of big pharma or big agriculture. Paleo Magazine. Follow them on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram, or visit them at paleomagonline.com. That's paleomagonline.com.
Hey, this is Sean Wells of the International Society of Sports Nutrition. One Life Radio is proud to partner with the ISSN. The ISSN is the world's leading scientific organization dedicated to the science of supplements and sports nutrition. For their latest conferences and events, go to theissn.org. That's the ISSN.org.
Lawn and Garden.
Hi, I'm Charlize Theron with People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Almost all the puppies for sale at your local mall were churned out by breeding facilities called puppy mills. Constant confinement drives the dogs mad. They are impregnated continually until they can no longer produce a litter. If you choose a dog from the mall, a dog you could have saved from the pound will die.
Contact PETA to learn how you can make a difference at 757-622-PETA or visit PETA.org.
I'm alright. Nobody but about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Can't you just let it be? I'm alright.
I love this song. Everyone, welcome back to One Life Radio. This is Bernadette. I want to let everyone know that you can go to our website, oneliferadio.com, to download and listen to our podcast and subscribe to our newsletter, or you can go to iHeartMedia.com to listen live or download the free iHeartRadio app and listen to us from anywhere in the world. A big shout out to our sponsors, great companies like Sun Warrior. You can get it at Vitamin Shop or put it in your smoothie at Smoothie King. And of course, Crazy Water. Call us crazy. We don't mind. I love Crazy Water, and they've been making people feel good inside and out since 1881. And of course, the H-Hemp Company, you just heard Hillary Morse talking about it as a CEO and one of the founders. And of course, Paleo Magazine and the Wellbeing Journal are both fine publications that can provide you with a lot of incredible education that you need in order to live your best life. And Nature's Plate. They're plant-based meals to go. In fact, I just had one of their coconut cookies here just a couple of minutes ago. I was feeling a little lightheaded because I'm intermittent fasting, but I really felt like I needed something to eat, and so Marie had one of their carrot cookies in here. Their food is so good, you guys. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. Really, really good.
It doesn't taste vegan at all.
I know, it doesn't. It doesn't. And so they're all plant-based meals, and so I went yesterday to the location in Lake Highland.